Hey, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co., and today I'm running a solo playthrough of The Great Wall by Awaken Realms. I recently unboxed this and immediately tabled it because I kind of wanted to. Now, I'm not playing a true solo playthrough, meaning this game has a few different aspects going on. It has a competitive mode with small aspects of semi-co-op, but really much more focused on the competitive, something I kind of went through as I realized the rules and I played through the rules. There's going to be tiny aspects of semi-co-op, but it's mostly going to be a competitive game with a cooperative mode and then a solo mode. I am not running the solo mode because the solo mode involves running two different AIs. I generally am not a fan of AIs in any games. That's not my preferred genre, so I skipped that and went to cooperative mode instead. That said, it's not going to be the correct cooperative mode because I am playing it two-handed, which also means I have some degrees of hidden information you wouldn't have, but I'm having fun, so I don't really care. So just understand that I am breaking the rules a bit in that sense. So again, I'm playing it two-handed. I'm playing as the red faction and the blue faction, as well as using the Reed clan, which is going to be the clan you use whenever you play with two players, whether you play cooperatively or competitively. I am going to be teaching you the game to a degree as I go through it. I'll do a general overview shortly, but then I'll be teaching you as I go through it to whatever degree I can. Hopefully I am as clear as I possibly can. I'm going to try to talk through my moves and give you general overviews as I start off, and then moving more towards playing and less of a description of what I'm doing as we move on forward through the game. I don't know how long this is going to take. This is my third playthrough of the game. Bear with me if I make mistakes. My first playthrough was horrific. I made mistakes. I played it wrong, practically speaking. My second playthrough was much better, and now we're on to my third playthrough. There's a lot going on in this game. The rules are not the clearest, but I think they're not the worst either. Let's go ahead and start this off. The general idea of the Great Wall is going to be a competitive game where you are fighting for honor in this game. You're fighting for honor while repelling the various hordes as you slowly but surely build up walls in these sections, managing the barricades, which will help you a bit, and ultimately the goal there is to defeat the hordes and gain the most honor. So there's a little bit of an element going on. It's worker placement. It's worker placement with elements of tower defense to it. When you play this game cooperatively, the goal instead is to fulfill various Emperor request cards before you lose, which means before the rounds run out or before you run out of all the shame tokens in this game. To that end, because we're playing it with two-player, with a phantom third player, our goal is to fulfill 6 of the Emperor's request modes before the game is over. We have to take care of those. Every request we do not fulfill will ultimately cost us shame, and shame is going to be something that both loses you points, but in this game, really, since you want to just fulfill the Emperor's requests, the main reason you have to be concerned with shame is because it's going to be a turn, it's going to be a timer for the game. There's going to be 20 shame tokens, 10 per player, and as we run out of them, if we eventually run out totally, we lose the game. But additionally, they're going to take up your units. You're going to take up your available units as you play this game every time you have a shame token there. Every time you have a shame token underneath one of your units, that unit is out of play. Past that, like I said already, it's going to be a worker placement game. You're going to have 4 different seasons that you go through. Basically, those seasons are going to be, well, gathering resources for your various units. Then you're going to be you're going to be doing worker placement as every player plays a card that defines what they get to place with their various clerks. Those are going to be your workers, as well as how other players. Every time you play a card, a command card, you are going to activate, but so will others. I'll explain more as we go through the first activation, and then from there you're going to go ahead and move to the actual defense phase where you're going to see if anyone breached the wall, rinse and repeat until the game ends. In the first round, we're going to skip the first 2 seasons, so we're going to start off, we already have things set up. I've already chosen my general. The way generals and advisors work in this game, they're a lot of fun, by the way. Tons of unique powers and abilities, but effectively you're dealt 2 generals per player and 2 advisors. You're going to choose a general along with their starting resources and their starting ability, as well as 2 advisors, one of which will give you their actual ability, the other which is used to buff your generals. All generals' abilities get more powerful the more advisors you have buffing them. So I have 2 advisors, 1 with an ability, 1 buffing. I did get fairly lucky in this draw. Not that it was on camera, so now you're thinking Alex is cheating. Maybe, but I'm having fun, so who cares? Not cheating. But I got fairly lucky with these draws in the sense that I had advisors that complemented my generals incredibly well. We'll explain more what they do as we go through it, but effectively, Wan Yi is going to be someone who we're going to want to constantly upgrade our overseers. Our overseers are going to be effectively units that give us repeated income every single round, instead of having to place our workers to get that income. And Zinji, I'm not going to pronounce any of these names. On this side, the red general is going to be giving us an ability that every time we recruit, we can go ahead and attack with other units at the same time, giving us more flexibility to attack the various hordes. With that, I'm going to go ahead and start us off because we're playing with the Phantom Reed Clan card. We're going to go ahead and have that card is going to be playing the same card every single round, so we have even more information. But we're just going to go ahead and go through it. I hope that I win because I want to. And let's go ahead and start this off. So to begin with, I'm going to go ahead and choose a card over here. I'm going to try not to overthink things. This is another thing worth mentioning. While I did win my last game, I'm going to be moving faster in this game because I don't want you watching a 2.5 hour long playthrough. So I'm going to be just kind of going with it and not rethinking and reconfiguring every single one of my turns the way I did when it was just me. So if I lose, I'm blaming it on you because I'm doing this for that. So over here, we're going to go ahead. We have the blue faction on top over here on the T track. That's going to be turn order. Matters less in a cooperative game. Doesn't not matter at all, but matters less in a cooperative game because the turn order is going to define much things that don't matter that much if you're on the same team. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to choose a card. This is early game. I think I want to get, we definitely want to do economy with this character over here because economy is going to be this character over here, Wan Yi, basically allows us to constantly be upgrading things, our characters. So we want to get those overseers going as fast as possible. So we're going to go ahead and play an economy action card in general. So for ease of seeing as much as possible, I'm going to play cards over here to the middle of the board. I'll read through them as I go, but generally they would be played to the side of the board up here. Then we're going to have the Reed clans going to be in play as well because that's always going to be in play. And then from this character over here, in general, most cards will be benefited by having other cards. So this card might have a card that rewards me for economy. Let's see if we want to do that. Okay, for each economy card doing this activation, we have that. Nope. For each economy card, move 2 additional. So I don't have 2 additional, so I'm not going to benefit from this right now. So I'm not going to worry about despotism. We're going to go ahead. Maybe we do economy as well. Nope. Nope, don't want to do that. We could do betrayal, which is interesting, or we could do recruit, which is not the worst, but do I have the resources I need to recruit? I have 3 gold, which means I'd be able to recruit that. For each raised banners on the command track, recruit 1 more, attack with 2 in a chosen wall section. That is, it's still a little too early. We're going to go ahead and do raised banners, I think. We're going to raise banners. That should hopefully be better. So we're going to go ahead and do raised banners for this character. Okay, again, I'm trying not to overthink it. I'm just going faster. So effectively, these cards, we're going to go ahead and determine the turn order. The Reed clan will go in whatever spot is left. I think I want to do economy first, and then we'll do raised banners. So we're going to go ahead and go through these cards one at a time, starting with economy, and I'll go ahead and read this through so you can see how it's going. So every card, actually looking at this card is probably better, every card is going to have an effect that's relevant to you, followed by an effect that all players follow, followed by an effect that's relevant to you as well. In the case of, for instance, something like economy, that won't actually matter that much because, won't matter, you won't have the final effect. So in the case of economy, you may upgrade an overseer for free, move up to 3 of your clerks to any location. For each work harder card in the command track, move 1 additional clerk. Okay, so I'm going to get 3 clerks moving, plus a free upgrade, and I didn't do raised banners, I didn't do work harder. We'll worry about work harder later. So I'm going to start with economy over here. That means I'm going to go ahead and put 3 clerks to different locations. And I can upgrade an overseer for free. What we're going to do over there is we definitely want to have some gem production. So we're going to throw an overseer down over here. And then we're also going to, because we want that gem production, because we want to kind of get that gem production moving as much as possible, we're going to go ahead and throw a character over there, a seer there. Other players can move up to 2 to any 2 locations. And then I think we're going to go ahead and throw this over here and this over here. We're really just trying to get as much cards going as possible. Now, we do have other players can move up to 2 to any locations. So in general, whoever is the active player in this game is going to determine how the Reed clan operates. I'm always going to be the active player. So to that end, I'm going to go ahead and move the Reed clan as well to help me. But first, I'm going to go ahead and grab these 2 because since I can move 2 clerks to any 2 locations, and again, I'll explain those locations as we resolve. Right now, I'm focusing on getting resources. So we're going to go ahead and add 1 character to this location over here. You have to do different locations. That's an important part of the game. I'm going to go ahead and move this one over here. And then, I think that's a good starting thing over there. We're going to move that one over there. So we're going to move this guy down here from the Reed clan. So all going to be activating over there. Although that's a little bit premature with the Reed clan. I don't love that. But it might be necessary because the Reed clan can never be in the same spot, unfortunately. So I think that's going to be necessary. Not the best use. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put this character over here like so. So we're going to have that one. And then we're going to go ahead and put this one over here. This one over here. We still have a Reed clan somewhere. The Reed clan's not going to help us that much over there. The Reed clan, we could discard. Nope. Builder's encampment, we can do that. I like the builder's encampment. We're going to go ahead and send to the builder's encampment. Not that it helps us. We're already done there. Tea house, temple. Honestly, doesn't look like it matters that much for early turn. So I'm not going to overly... Oh, barracks. Let's go to the barracks. We're going to go to the barracks and we're going to go ahead and recruit someone for free. And that should basically be it. Okay, cool. Now we're going to go ahead and resolve that turn. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and begin resolving various locations where we have people. Now, to begin with over here, we already upgraded our person for free, so that's great. We're going to start by resolving that area over there, which what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 of these gems, 2 of these of the chi, plus 1 because my overseer over here is going to add 1. The overseer is going to give you recurring revenue plus revenue whenever you go there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab 3 chi, putting that on my board, and then I have the choice. I'm going to take back my clerks, and then I have the choice to pay to upgrade my overseer. I would like to pay to upgrade my overseer. So I'm going to pay 2 more gold, 3 more gold actually. We're going to go ahead and do 3 more gold and bump my overseer up 1 more, because effectively whenever you're done with a location, you can go ahead and upgrade the overseer. In general, there's the concept of shame in this game where you don't want to go to locations alone. We'll explain more as it happens. So I'm going to go ahead and pay that back to the bank. We upgraded our overseer. That's going to be our action done there. But also, what else can we do? We also, after activation step, which we're not done yet, we're going to go ahead and do this character over here. Same idea, this character is going to go ahead and give us 1 stone, okay, but in this case, it's going to be a little different. What I'm going to choose to do is every time you generate from these 3 areas, you'll notice the little arrows, not from this area, I can go ahead and take that stone and basically donate it to the general pool where it'll be used to build walls and get 2 honor. So I basically earned a stone, and then I pay that stone right back in, and then I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 wood to upgrade an overseer as well. Overseers in general are going to be any soldiers. You're going to have any soldier of your choice. Usually you're going to want to go with basic foot soldiers, but perhaps not, especially if you have a strategy around certain cards. So that's going to be over here. That's going to be my turn over there. I'm going to go ahead and resolve my end of activation step, even though technically we're still going. So I'm going to go ahead and use my character's ability, which is going to be after your activation step, you may upgrade 1 for 2. So I can upgrade an overseer for 2. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pay these 2, and I'm going to go ahead and upgrade an overseer. Now, which overseer to upgrade? I think I just want to upgrade that one over there, and I'll explain why in a second. Well, I'll explain why right now, honestly. So I'm going to upgrade this overseer for 2. The reason I did that is because that's going to be the biggest discount. I paid only 2 chi instead of 4 gold, which is a pretty good trade-off. But additionally, my main character is after your activation step, get income from the number of advisors you have overseers. That's always going to be that symbol here. That symbol means basically times the number of advisors you have. So because I only have 1 extra advisor here, I'm going to want to buff that up as I can. But because I only have 1 extra advisor, I'm going to want to pay, I'm going to get it from 1 location, which means I'm taking from that overseer, so I get 3 more chi. This is going to be a chi heavy game for this character. Even with me trying to take faster turns and not overthink things, I think I have a decent edge with these character abilities. We're going to go ahead and resolve the other character. So again, that character's over here is going to go ahead and also get 1 chi. So they're going to get 1 chi for their character, and then they're going to pay 2 gold as well to also get an overseer. They really want to get that recurring thing running over there, because then we'll start getting income every single round, and the game's going to get hard every single round, so you do want to balance that. Then over here as well, and you're only ever activating locations that are full. Over here as well, we're going to go ahead and get 1 stone. Similarly, we're going to go ahead and donate it, and then again, we're going to pay, 2 wood to go ahead and upgrade that as well. Just locking in the overseer, starting to get that recurring revenue running, and I'm going to take back my person, and we have 2 honor as well. That 2 honor is going to be useful because one of the ways to get rid of shame tokens is going to be with honor. And then lastly over here, this character, the AI character, the Reed Clan General, will activate as well, adding another stone, and this time it's going to donate the stone. It never gets honor. The Reed Clan never gets honor, but it always donates it if possible, giving us more stuff. So in general, they're going to be donating a resource when they can. That's going to be my main turn as the economy player. And where'd my cards go? My cards over here. That's going to be my main turn at the economy player. I'm going to go ahead and put this off to the side, indicating a used card. I get that back when I build a wall. Now, this character over here cannot activate because I forgot when I placed it there. This goes back to the whole bear with me if I make rules mistakes. I forgot when I placed this here, but the Reed Clan never activates special locations on their own. Okay, so they only activate special locations if another player is there with them. The green locations in general are going to be special locations. And that represents the first card played. But there are 2 more cards to play. What do we want to do next? Do we want to do the Reed Clan next? Or do we want to do... donate 2 from the resource pool, build a wall if possible. That could be nice. I think we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead and do the Reed Clan next to give you a very simple, quick option. Reed Clan's going to go ahead and, let's go ahead and just read this over here. So the Reed Clan is going to donate 2 stone from the resource pool and build a wall. So they're immediately going to donate 2 stone. Okay, so they donated the stone from the bank to that pool, and then we're going to give in the 5 stone, because the 5 is printed on the board, and build a wall. Now, had I done that, I would have gotten 5 honor. The cost to build a wall is the amount of honor you get, but we're going to go ahead and build a wall. That wall is going to grant us 8 defense, which is going to be very useful against this invading horde, which means nothing's going to actually invade now that we have defense equal to or greater than the horde. In general, I think I'm going to start reading these cards to you rather than holding them to the camera. It's a little hard for me to read at the same time, so I'm just going to read them out to you as we go. Other players can move up to 2 to any 2 locations. So, I'm going to go ahead. Each of us get to move 2 clerks to 2 locations. Clerks that don't activate from location could stay on the board, by the way. So, had I put this here and it not activated, it would stay. In our case, we have to think through how we want to do this. And again, we want to be mindful. We kind of want to get our engines up and running. But I think I actually... I need gold. I really need gold. And I have stone. Okay, so this guy's over here is going to go over here. Perform an advanced location, advanced action in each location with a read. Oh... That is so problematic. I should have left him there. I'm not going to backtrack my turn, but I should have left that guy there. I shouldn't have moved him. It was a mistake. We're going to go ahead and... Oh, jeez. Okay, this is frustrating because I really want to get my clan up and moving, but I won't actually activate unless I have 4 people there, and there's too many people. There's not enough people there to activate the location, so unfortunately I won't be able to activate because I don't actually get to move. Probably should rethink. I'm just going to keep going and we'll just deal with it. Basically, I want to get gold generation. You'll see why shortly. And I need to be able to activate that in order to actually get there. So we're going to go ahead and continue with my plan. Move 3 to a location. 3 steps. That's fine. Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and put this person over here. And, oh, maybe I'll put one over here. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put one over here. I have the resources for that. I have the resources for that. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and lock that in. We're really going to try to just buff up our situation over there. And this character can move up to 2 tiny locations. You have 1 gold, which is not enough to get another troop over there. We can go to the T-track, but not that useful early game. We do have to be mindful to sacrifice archers, but I'll deal with that later. Perform an advanced location activation in each location with a read person. I could go ahead and try to get some resources. Let's go ahead and try to get some resources over there. And then we have the stone to pay for that upgrade. We have the wood to pay for that upgrade. Let's go ahead and start getting some of this going over here. So we're going to join you over here. Okay, ready? So let's go ahead and go through this. So now that we have that, we've moved our locations, and I'll explain advanced location in a second. So we've moved all that, which means we're going to go ahead and now fulfill any filled area, which in this case is just going to be this over here. So the Reed clan is going to go ahead and recruit a soldier. They're going to recruit a basic unit, and we're going to go ahead and put it on any spot on the board. We're going to put it on, that's not the right unit. We're going to grab a Reed clan unit, and we're going to immediately attack with the unit covering one of these spots on a horde card. Now we're doing this horde card here because we're currently not worried about this one. We will have to be later, but we're not worried about it yet. This character, on the other hand, is going to go ahead and recruit something else. Now the problem is I made a mistake, and I really need more gold as well. They both need more gold. We'll do this later. I probably, again, order sequencing, we'll figure it out. But I do have an ability that each time I recruit a person, I make attack with another person. That's not that helpful right now because by default, when you recruit, you can attack anyways. But once your units come back, then you can pay more to recruit. So for right now, it doesn't really help me. None of my advisors and abilities help me. So I'm still going to recruit though, but I think I will recruit an archer. I have 2 of chi plus 1 stone, plus 1 wood, I mean. We're going to go ahead and recruit an archer. And ooh, the attacking would help if I had the archer. So what I'm going to go ahead is we're going to, I think, and this is the part where I'm actually not certain how this plays out, but I'm going to go with it and I'll explain what I'm doing in a second. So when you recruit someone, you immediately attack, okay? So I go ahead and I recruited the archer and I immediately get to attack, adding a wound token to this card over here. I think I specifically want to do it, do I want to do it over there? You know what? I might want to do it over here. So I'm going to do this over here. I'm going to add the person there, and I'm going to add a wound token to that card. When you add a wound token, you don't get the benefit. Normally, you would get the benefit. The Reed clan does not, and adding a wound token does not. But once I'm done with there, my ability says each time you recruit a unit, you may attack with up to your advisor's number of units. So I believe I can attack again, even with the same unit. I see no reason not to, based on the strict wording of the rules. I'm sure Awakened Realms will let me know if I'm wrong. So we got 2 attacks in 1 shot because of special ability. That was actually pretty rewarding. I didn't plan on that, but that's great. We're going to go ahead and resolve, take my person off the board. The Reed clan in general doesn't usually come off the board. Then from there, we're going to go ahead and activate over here, we have this action, perform an advanced activation in each location with a Reed advisor, with a Reed clerk. An advanced activation means you're going to activate the location even if no one else, even if it's not full. Normally you have to be full. Advanced will let you activate it even when it's not full. So both these locations are all going to activate. We'll activate this location first, where I'm going to go ahead. The Reed clan will generate 1 stone by default, and then I also will generate 1 stone by default, but getting 2 honor. So again, I'm focusing more on building up our pool of resources so we can get the walls up and running. Those walls will really help us. From there, once done, the Reed clan will never activate their overseers, but in my case, I'm going to go ahead and pay 3 wood to go ahead and buff up an overseer over there, and then I'll return my unit. Then we're going to do the same thing over here, where we're going to all generate a wood, all of us, and we're going to throw that over here. But this time, what we're going to have happen is both these characters over here are both going to get 2 honor as well, again, for donating. And then both these characters can choose to pay 2 chi to upgrade. Ooh, the Zinji doesn't have any chi. Unfortunately, I didn't plan on that. But we're going to go ahead and buff up our overseer over here, putting 1 over there. And that is that. Then we're going to go ahead and take these back. And that is going to be the second activation card. Finally, we have the third activation card, which is going to be Raise Banners. Raise Banners, you can see how a turn gets pretty involved. Raise Banners is going to be move up to 3 of your clerks to any locations for each despotism on the command track. Is it despotism? I don't know what it is. Move 1 additional clerk. So we're going to go ahead and move 3 clerks, but doing the activation step, each of my clerks in the barracks counts as 2. So putting clerks in the barracks now is actually going to be helpful. Ignore the penalty from the barracks. So we're going to go ahead and grab some clerks over here, put them on the board. I like to put them on the board just so I know what I'm working with. And we're going to get to move 2 of these as well. I think I do want to move at least 1 person from here to here. So that's going to be 1 movement there. We'll figure out if we want to move another one shortly. We're going to go ahead and add 1 here. Oh, it's hard to do that. It's going to be hard to do that. I can't activate that location. I need to get more people there. I may sacrifice and leave my guy there. Oh, it's not pleasant. Okay, I think I'm going to sacrifice and leave my guy there. But at least I have that. It's very important now I'm seeing this, and especially in a lower player count game, it's very important to have the Reed clan kind of stay there. The gold is the hardest one to activate, and the Reed clan will let them always activate. So I have these 3 over here, which I definitely want to be on the main area so I can get some basic units out, because that will help me. So I'm going to go ahead and add at least 1 basic unit over there, and these people have to go to different units. That's really, really not helpful. I need gold generation. The gold generation is going to be my main stifling aspect to this game, which is unfortunate. Do I just want to completely give up the... If I give it up completely, I'm still fine. I may completely give up the benefit of Raised Banners in order to get that gold generation going. I think I am. I think I need to get gold generation moving over here. So we're going to go ahead and put all 3 of those over there, which is slightly unfortunate. But what we will do is we are going to go ahead and add this person over here. No, I don't have any wood here. Are we getting wood? We're not getting wood, so that's unfortunate. So I'm going to go ahead and add this person to the... This person has to go somewhere. I'm getting gold when I go there. I'm going to get 1 gold, which is not enough. Unfortunately, I have to put this one somewhere. I'm going to figure out to put this in a second. But what I will do is I will move this Reed clan guy over here to this box over here. But he won't activate on his own. So it doesn't help me. Fine, I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to move this guy over here where he's going to activate. So let's go ahead and play this out. To begin with, this person over here is going to go ahead and pay the 5 resources in the pool. And we're going to go ahead and create another wall. That's going to stop this place from being overwhelmed because the wall is 8 strength and each barricade is 6 strength. Plus, we can now fit more archers on the wall. And additionally, I get 5 honor as the blue character, 6 to 11. That's going to be this person over here. Used all the stuff from the pool and built the wall. So that worked over there. From there, we're going to go ahead and activate this location over here, which I gave up my entire point of the Raised Banners card. But I think it's essential. The good news, by the way, is because I built a wall, I get my economy card back. Whenever you build a wall, you get that card back, giving you some flexibility. Some of these rules are different from the competitive game. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and get all those things. So yellow, red over here is going to get 3 gold. And then have the opportunity to pay 2 stone, which they're definitely going to do, to get an overseer up and running over there. We want to get that gold production up and moving. And then similarly, we're going to get the same thing over here for blue. Blue's going to get 1 gold, and then pay 2 stone to get their overseer production up and running, which means now blue has basically overseers on all tracks, which is very helpful. Still want to do other things, but I really need gold. I did not plan well around that. And that is basically going to be a full round of, well, the activation step. From there, we're going to go ahead and move and check to see who overwhelms the horde. We have 8 strength versus 8. No one actually attacks. We have 9 strength. Well, it's actually 8 versus 16. No one attacks. We have 9 strength versus 14, not 16. And that means no one attacks. We're going to clear the barricades. That was a starting grace. The next time round, you're going to have to build those yourself. So we're fine over there. Unfortunately, for the Emperor's cards over here, I could sacrifice. I really don't want to. We have 2 Overseers there. We kind of... It might be the right move. It might be the right move. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. It's kind of brutal, especially after I got the gold production up and running, but I think it's the right time. We're going to go ahead and do each player sacrifices 2 Overseers. So we're going to take this off and take this off. That's 2. And then we're going to take this one off and this one off. That's 2. That's really brutal, but honestly, it's going to be brutal no matter when we do it. So at least we got it out of the way now. That's going to be over here. Oh, I forgot, by the way, one step. You're always going to have your archers shoot before you check for everything. So your archers are going to go shoot. In this case, we shoot, and that's all cleared. And then we go to here. So we've now successfully completed one of these 6 cards we need to complete. That's going to be that. We now have Emperor's Gathers, where we can sacrifice X, the times number of players, archers from this card. Each time an archer is defeated, each player may place 1 archer from the same section on this card. Each time a horde is defeated. So basically, this is we're going to go ahead and take shame for. So let's go ahead and explain shame. So for every Emperor's command card that's available, you're basically going to go ahead and take shame tokens. Now the 6 total, which means the game's going to be a minimum of 3 rounds. The fact that I didn't complete them all right now means I'm already headed into the 4th round. So we got to be very mindful of this because it's only going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 6 rounds is the maximum game length over here. So I'm already at a guaranteed 4 rounds. At certain points, you're going to have to make sure you get at least 2 done. No, 6 rounds. I can get 1 done per round. What am I talking about? But I'm going to go ahead and take these 2 shame tokens, and they're going to go under characters. They're basically locking up troops. They're going to do that for both our characters over here. These troops are unavailable. They are locked off. There are ways to get rid of them, including giving up 10 honor, which I never like doing because I kind of want to beat my score. But, I mean, ultimately, if I win, I win. But I'm going to try to not give up honor because I want to see how high I can keep my scores at the same time. Just, tracking the app. That's how efficient you can do. Beat your own score, that kind of thing. We're then going to move ahead into the next season. Before we do, we're going to go ahead and draw another Emperor's card. We have Show Some Courage. We have to discard 2 wounds. You have to discard 2 wounds from this card. When a horde is defeated without any units on it, place 1 wound on this card. When a horde is defeated without any units on it. Wow. That is interesting. Okay. So that's basically going to be either if you completely killed it with archers or if the horde kind of attacked back and breached the wall, in which case it would kind of kill some stuff along the way. We'll explain that if it comes up. So that's going to be that over there. We're also going to draw an event. Now, events, you might think, are good things. They're not good things. We're going to go ahead and draw an event card, and we have each player kills 1 archer. Oh, I should have sacrificed that archer. Too little, too late. So each player kills an archer. This archer is now dead, unfortunately. Passive effect, archers cost 3 instead of 2. In general, these cards are going to generate generally bad things. I like to put them up here. This is where the command cards go, but like I said already, I'm not playing with the command cards up there because it's harder to see. The good news is we have 2 full walls going. I may not have mentioned it, but we're not playing with an entire section because it's a 2-player game. We have that done over there. We have our 2 cards out over here, and then we're going to go ahead and generate income. These characters should all be back over here. We're also going to go ahead and wipe the lowest 2 advisors. Those are going to go off to the side, and then we're going to draw 2 new advisors out and replace those 2 over there. Basically, 2 advisors wipe every round. We'll explain how advisors happen when we go ahead and get them. Trust me. Ooh, that's cool. That's useful. On blue, it's less useful. That's actually not useful at all for me. Okay, cool. Might be useful for that character. Anyways, we are going to go ahead now and do our best to go ahead and pick our next cards. Oh, wait, income first. So we're going to start by every player is going to get income equal to the advisors. So I get 2 stone and 3 chi for that character. And then we're going to get 1 gold for this character. I spent a lot of time getting that gold advisor, and now we don't even have a gold. That is sadly, sadly brutal. So now we're going to go ahead, and this character can do, after the activation step, get income from one of my overseers, and because it's the best one, I'm going to choose the chi. I'm getting a little too high on the chi over here. The good news is you can use chi to save people, which is nice as well. Every time a unit dies, you can use chi to save them. Not if you sacrifice them, but if they die through the normal means. From there, we're going to go ahead and go. We also have a pool of advisors up there, of clerks up there, which we can earn, but I'm going to go ahead and jump into it with choosing 2 more cards. So I got my economy card back. I may just want to do that. I really need to get that moving. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, cool. I'm going to do economy again. I'm going with the same strategy, but I'm trying to really just level up my stuff over here as much as possible. And then over here, we're going to grab this card. So we have economy, we have the read, and then we have only 5 advisors again. Move up to 4 locations. Ooh, that could be useful. I have gold for each economy card. I'm going to go ahead and do despotism. Okay, cool. So we're going to go ahead and play this out. I specifically want despotism to be last. We're going to play economy first, and we're going to go ahead and do that again. So similar structure over here. Because oh, I apologize. We're going to move up the track over here, and we're going to add 2 horde cards. If you look on the track over here, this top number is the number of horde cards you add each round. It's going to be, normally it's going to be this number. In a cooperative game, you play with this +1. So you're adding 1 more because you're working together. This bottom track is going to indicate the lethality of various horde cards, the damage they do when you take them out. None of it, or when they breach, that hasn't happened yet. But we are going to go ahead and add 2 horde cards. The way we do that is you automatically fill up any empty spots first, but then you're going to go ahead and draw an horde card, and you're going to add it to whatever zone has that, which means this shows this. We're going to add another one, and it's again to the center. So that center zone over there, we have to be very careful. If we ever went to the top over there, then I would need to double check the rule book. So something happens with a raid, and a raid basically means you lose some shame tokens or something. Hasn't actually happened to me yet, so I need to be mindful of that. But over here, we're going to try to take that down. So we're going to go ahead and do economy like I said already. I can upgrade a character for free. I'm going to upgrade this overseer. Upgrade does also mean put a overseer in place for the first time. That's going to go over there. Then I can move up to 3 of my people to any location. For each work harder card, add a character. So I'm going to add 3 to location. This character is going to go ahead and add 2 to location, and we could move these around as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, and I specifically want this character to for sure get at least 1 cleric. This character really needs gold over here, so I could put 3 and 1, but I'm kind of going to let my stuff upgrade over there without actually doing anything right now. So you'll see how that plays out in a second. I think I'm going to go ahead and what I want to do. Let's think this through. Stone is always helpful, but I already have stone. I'm running low on wood. That's definitely something, and I have the chi to make the wood happen. So we're going to go ahead and move this character down to here, and then we're going to add this person over here, this person here, and this person here, and this person can probably afford to add an archer to the board because we have plenty of room for that, and we got those walls moving. I think we want to add an archer to the board. Okay, that's going to be that. Did we take out a horde card? We did not take out a horde card yet. There's a process for that. Okay, that's going to be this over here. We're going to activate the various things. So over here, what we're going to do is the red clan is going to go ahead and pay 2 money to add a new clerk to basically their host of clerks. I'm doing that because their card will let them use 6 clerks, so I want all their clerks available. That's going to be 2 money over there. That location over there is where you can buy more clerks, or you can buy advisors. I really want this character to start buying advisors, but we need gold. Gold's been our weakest generation. From there, we're going to go ahead, if we took that character off, so that goes back to the common pool. Then we're going to activate this location over here. What's going on over there? Ooh, shame. Okay, I need to make sure that shame doesn't happen, so I'm moving this character over here. I'll explain shame in a second. We're going to move that character there. So we have this over here. So those are the 2 movements. We really just moved that there. It all works. Over here, we're going to go ahead and generate, and that's going to be, we're all going to get basically 4 wood. From that 4 wood, you can only ever donate 1 max. So each of these is going to donate 1, and then these 2 are going to go up 1, 2, and 1, 2. The next level of wall costs 10 resources, so we're going to need that over there. But then the other wood is going to go to this location over here. We have to be mindful. We really need more wood generation. That's going to be that. We don't have any overseers, but now we can all choose to pay for overseers. Sadly, this person can't afford to pay for overseers. Probably should have thought of that, well, last time. This person's going to go ahead and pay for overseers. You cannot share resources. We're going to go ahead and grab an overseer and start upgrading that again. That's going to be helpful there. We got our honor. We did all that. These characters are going to move off. And then this character over here is going to go ahead and activate. Now, why did I move this clerk back? Anytime you see a flag, if you are the only person, it's a little flag with a crack symbol, if you're the only person to activate in that location, well, then you will take a shame token, which is not great. You're going to need all the shame tokens you can possibly get. So to that end, we're going to go ahead and make sure we have 2 people, which is helpful because it means I will pay for mine. So I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 and 1, that 1 wood I just got. And we're going to go ahead and create an archer that's immediately going to go on the wall. I think we need to basically take this place out as fast as possible. Let's just read the abilities here. Mounted archers at the end of spring, swap this card with the card from the row furthest. So that wasn't relevant because that was there. If this wall section at the end of spring, give me a second here. Spring, we have spring. Advanced time talk, place new hordes. Oh, that character might have to move. That character had to move. So basically, at the end of spring, meaning after we load the horde cards, swap this horde card with the horde card from the row furthest from the thingy on the same wall section. So this guy's going to go ahead, and they're mounted archers, so they're running away, but while being able to shoot at us. So they're going to go ahead and move down over here. It says swap, not rearrange. The rest are standard. We have scoundrels, which are going to be if this wall section is breached, each player discards 2 what's called resources. Then we have wretches. If this wall section is breached, each player loses one honor, which means we really don't want the wall section to be breached over here. We're going to be mindful of it as we go. But like I said already, we're going to go ahead and add characters. Now, Spearmen, by the way, can only ever attack the first card, which is unfortunate because this first card is chock full of baddies. Like, really just genuinely chock full. It's going to be hard to deal with that. The good news is as long as we take out the rest, we're fine, because 6 won't be enough to defeat that. And we still have the rest of the round to go through. That character go over here, that archer is going to go ahead and shoot. When you shoot, you can go to any region, and then mounted soldiers can go anywhere, but they're locked to specific regions, taking out 2 at a time. So we're going to go ahead and add 1 to here. Like I said already, you don't get anything when you actually shoot. You just get the victory of knowing that you are slowly taking someone out. That's going to be that over there. And then we move to, that was that. This character comes off, and now we move to the next card. That was economy. Economy is going to go to the pile up here of cards we can't use. Then we're going to go ahead and activate the Reed clan. I think we want to activate the Reed clan. We do. Oh, before I do, we're going to do this step over here. After the activation step, you may upgrade 1 for 2. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the gold person. Like I said already, I need gold. And then we're going to go ahead after the activation step, get income from 1 location. So I could take 3, but in this case, I think I'm at the point where I'd rather take the 2 gold over there. So I'm going to add 2 gold. That gives us some flexibility. It's actually going to let us buy more advisors, which will really boost us up a bit. You'll see in a second. Then we're going to go ahead and discard 2 to the pool. Build a wall if possible. They can't build a wall yet, unfortunately. Maybe I want to activate that last. Maybe. Will it help? If I generate 3, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that last because I may want to build a wall possible if last. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do despotism first, and we're going to go ahead and move up to 4 of your advisors in a location for each economy card on the command track. That's going to be the economy track card I have there. Move 2 additional, which means he's going to be activating all 6. Then we're going to have 2 from additional units, and you may perform an advanced activation in 1 location. That's going to be helpful again, continuing to let us cycle up our things. Now, he has stone, and we will still want to get the stone even stronger over there. So I think we're going to go ahead and put 1 in each of these. We may not bother doing more than that. We'll see. We still probably need, we need more chi activation from this character. This character can go ahead and, I like the idea of throwing, this person doesn't help with the chi. It actually helps a little bit. This character should be on that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and throw 2 over there and 1 over there. That won't help. I think I'll have to go ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and toss 1 over here from there, along with 1 over here. So we have that one over there. And then we're going to go ahead and put 2 here and 1 here. That's going to give us some stone generation. Again, he really needs to be generating some people, though. But it's fine. We're going to go ahead and stick with this. I think maybe, probably, yeah, I think so. Hard decisions no matter what you do in this game. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and go through this. There's lots of different pathways. So we're going to start with the chi because I specifically want to do the chi first. We're going to go ahead and get chi. Now this character over here, because they have their person at the top track, they're going to get an additional 3 plus their 1. So we got 4 chi for 1 yi over here. Then we're going to go ahead and this character, the Reed clan, when they go over there, they don't actually get a chi. Instead, what they're going to do is they're going to remove a shame token from a player. When you go to the temple, active player discards 1 shame token. Okay, so that's going to be helpful there. We get to get rid of one of these. So that's going to buy us back a troop, which is great. But then we're going to go ahead for the red player. The red player is going to go ahead and take a chi and then pay 2 gold to get an advisor on that track. So we're going to get an advisor on that track. So it'll help us for the next time. And we have 2 gold for the next action. That's going to be this location over here. So these guys move back. We're done. At this location, we're going to choose to perform an advanced activation, which means we don't need to be full over there. And to that end, we're going to have blue is going to get 1 plus 2 for a total of 3. But then they're going to pay 2 stone. Sorry, not true. They're going to pay 4 stone in order to be able to bump up their production in gold, helping them even further. So we got rid of a lot of stone, but that's fine. That's going to be, did I take the full amount of gold? Yeah, I did. Now I'm going to go ahead and donate 1 gold over here for 2. 1, 2. Then we're going to go ahead, that's going to be blue. Red's going to do the same. Now, the green's automatically going to go ahead and donate a gold to the center over here. And then green's going to go, red is going to go ahead and donate 1 as well. Red's going to get 2 gold because of their overseer. So they donate 1, they keep 1, they move up 2, and then they're going to go ahead and pay 3 stone to bump up their overseer. Again, we're getting our production up and running, and the character comes back. Finally, this location over here, we're going to go ahead and donate 2 as well. So we're going to have 1 wood and 1 wood donated to this location, bringing us to 8, which is perfect. That's exactly how much we need to be able to build a higher section of wall. Then we're going to go ahead and take these 3 back. We're going to take 2 more wood, because that's the other 2 we got. and then bump this up 1, 2, and then also pay 2 chi to get an overseer moving over there as well. Again, production, production, production above all else. And then we're going to go ahead and move to the next and final activation, which is going to be the Reed clan. This card's going to go over here. So we got some cards over there to be mindful of as we build walls. And the Reed clan is going to donate 2 and build a wall if able. That's going to be 10 resources over there, which means we do get to build a wall. Sadly, none of us gets the points, but someone saved us an action. And I think we're going to lock it in over there because that's going to be helpful, getting 12 strength over there, which means even a single one of these might help us. We'll see. Let's see what we can do. We know we're going to be taking out the 9, which means we're dealing with 13 left. So the question is, can we deal with 13 left, or do we have to build a barricade? So barricades can be useful there. We'll see how it works. Barricades, I don't love building them because they're so temporary, but they can help you out in a pinch. Okay, that's going to be that. And we move this back. Let's go ahead and finish off the card. Each player moves 2 to other locations and perform an advanced activation in each location with a Reed clan person. So, lots of things we want to do over here. Lots and lots of things. We need to get some people out for sure. I definitely have gold. I don't have wood. You have gold and wood. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Oh my gosh, I'm not managing my resources. I'm setting myself up well for the future, but I'm not managing my resources in the present. We're definitely gonna get 1 pot shot in, which means we're fine there. So the question is, can we take out this card? I don't think we can. There's just not enough cavalry. There's not enough. We don't have the wood. We can't possibly do it. So we're gonna have to build a barricade. So to that end, it feels like a complete waste but I think we're not going to bother building any units yet. We just don't have the capacity unless we're willing to take shame, where I'd rather not. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put 1 person over here. We'll figure out the details. We definitely need more stuff across the board. We're going to go ahead and lock you in over there, where you're going to do that. You, sir, would also not mind getting some more advisors going. You have the engine for it. Where do we want to put y'all? I could try to get more advisors buffed up as well. Our advisors are doing pretty decent, but not... I could get it better. But I like the idea of getting that advisor up there. These things over here, getting more resources can always be helpful. I think we're going to go ahead and just try to continuously get more resources in the pool. We're going to take advantage of the fact that these will have special activations. I won't be able to buff up this person there. I won't be able to buff up any of them. It's not the right time to do it. It's not the right time to do it. Let's go ahead and get an advisor. We're going to go ahead and grab an advisor as well. And then this other card, it might be time to grab a tactics card. I haven't tried getting a tactics card. We're really not going to be able to deal... We're not going to get any of these cards. We're going to take some shame tokens this round. This is not good. The Emperor's Command cards, we really need to get those taken care of. It's going to be next round, he says confidently. Okay, with this character over here, I think I see no other choice but to just... be sad, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and go over here where I know we'll activate that at least. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I won't be able to bump that up. That's fine. It's unfortunate. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and activate that location up there because we have the special locations wherever there's a Reed visor, which means we're going to go ahead and remove the shame token. That's going to help us manage that. But we're also going to go ahead and add 1 of chi, actually more than that, 2 chi, because we have the person. We're not going to bump up our advisor though, because we are choosing to instead use this 3 over here. We're prepping for next round. We're going to use these 3 over here to grab an advisor. So we're going to go ahead and look at the advisors to see if we want their activated ability or the passive ability. Doing the overseer, each of your advisors give you 1 additional. Whoa! Whoa! This person definitely wants that. Each time a relocation is activated with at least 1 of your clerics, get 2 honor. Each time you upgrade, nope, not that helpful. Each time you play a tactics card, get 2 honor. If you boost that, get 4 instead. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this one over here from the bottom, and we're going to go ahead and make myself more powerful. Okay, so we'll explain that as well, but I'm basically making my character more powerful, more flexibility. Then this character is also doing the same thing, grabbing this card, but taking it as an actual advisor, which I didn't plan on, because this is, again, so helpful for basically all the overseers are going to give me an extra income, which is great. These 2 are going to shift down, 2 new ones immediately come out, which is not really relevant because these 2 are going to be discarded at the end of the round. I'm going to take all these characters back. And that was our activation step. I think we're building a good engine, but we are running things along the way. So now that we're done with all of that, oh, and this character is going to go ahead and discard 2 resources, which are going to go ahead and give up chi. Oh, we can't give chi. we can't give chi, unfortunately. So we're going to give up 2 gold, which is really sad. It's unfortunate. And we're going to go ahead and build a barricade. The good news is that will prevent us from being overrun, which is worth it, I think. Probably, yeah, it saves us shame tokens, and plus I get 2 honor, so we're going to do that. And then we're done. So, character comes off. We are going to put that there. And now we're going to go ahead and see if we're overrun. We still have an 8 over here, 8 over here. We are golden. Over here, we're going to shoot the card. And then because the only unit left in the card is the Reed clan, no one's going to get it. These cards are ideally worth honor, but whoever has the most units on the card is going to get it. The Reed clan's going to go ahead and do that. We're going to grab these. Now, had there been no unit, had we had basically just 1 wound token, that would have helped over here. When I X without any, place 1. Wow, this is really tough. This show some courage thing is brutal. We basically need to slaughter 2. I don't know if I'm going to win this game, but I'm going to have fun trying. Okay, we're going to put this off to the side because we didn't win that. We're going to dump our wound tokens over there. And then we're going to get ready for these 2 over here. We're each going to lose 2 shame. So that's going to lock up 2 units. Now, again, strictly speaking, it's to be putting people on top of these. I'm usually not as good about it. I usually just eyeball it, whether I'm fine or not. But because you're watching, I'll go ahead and do it. So we got 2 more. We're going to want to get rid of those as much as possible because they're really going to lock up our units if we're not careful. Fortunately, no one breached us over here. We are going to get rid of the barricade. And then we're going to move into the next round where, oh, event card first. And archers cost more. Did I pay the extra 1 for an archer? Did I get the archer this round? I don't remember if I did. And archers cost 1 more. I'm just going to pay it just in case. That way you can't say I'm cheating. We're going to go ahead and grab an event card. These are never good, by the way. Oh, maybe it is good. Each player gets resources from any one of their overseers. They pay 1 gem. If they don't, they do not get these resources. We each have a gem. So we're each going to, wow, that's awesome. Oh, this is a passive effect. This is ongoing. Oh, this is beautiful. I love it. Okay. Each player gets Oh. Yeah, like I said already, these are not good. I misunderstood that. This is an ongoing thing. Whenever you get paid from your overseers, you have to pay a gem. These are horrific. Awakened Realms, I was going to be nice about this game, but that is the worst card. I have not seen that one come up. Wow. That is brutal. You have to pay. Oh my gosh. That basically... I hate you. I hate you so much. Okay, let's go ahead and do the overseer step. Well, we're going to go through the sequence properly. The sequence properly is going to be spring. You advance the time track. We're going to do that like so. You place new horde cards. So we're going to go ahead and place 3 horde cards. That's not good. We may have a raid trigger. We're going to put this one over here because of that. We're going to put this one over here because of that. We're going to put this one over here. This is going to trigger a raid, which means this card is going to go away. And I believe we take 2 shame tokens out of the pool. I'll double check that, but I believe that's what's going on. As you can see, things are heating up down by the wall. Then we go ahead and summoner. We're going to do overseer income, discard shame tokens, discard command cards, reclaim command cards. So we're going to do the income phase now, where we have to pay for any degree of income we want. So these people want overseers. I mean, we're for sure. There's no for sure. This is terrible. This basically defeats the point of having income until we bump up our advisors even further. That is terrible. Do I care enough about gold to have that flexibility? No, I want archers. So I'm going to keep my stuff. He's not going to get any overseer income because you're the worst. Over here, fortunately, she's all prepped to get tons of overseer income. So she's still going to pay 1 to get 4. That's first of all, because she gets +1 for each of the additional thingy. We're going to go ahead and get 4 and pay 1. Then we're going to do the same thing for over here. We're going to pay 1 and get 3. Then we're going to pay 1 and get 3 stones. So she's going to be buffing up on resources, which is excellent. If only we had more stuff happening. And then finally going to pay 1 to get 1 wood, which is still 2 wood because that's buffed up as well. So she's doing great. That's great. And now we have to go ahead and choose our command cards. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. Give me a second here. Okay. Hopefully we win, but it's not looking that great. Okay, we have 5 clerks over here. We could do attack order. That might be helpful. Recruit 1 for free for each raise banners on the command card. Recruit 1 additional. Attack with all of your soldiers in any wall section. That could be useful. Oh, I like the idea of doing that. Okay, so you might play that. Okay, let's do this. You're going to play attack order. Again, I'm not overthinking this time. I'm trying to just do it faster. And then for each raise banners. So we're going to go ahead and do raise banners over here. So we're doing raise banners first. And let's play this out. Okay. So we're going to start with raise banners. Raise banners is going to be move up to 3 of your clerks to any location. For each despotism on the command track, add 1 additional. And then my clerks in space like this are going to be double, which is going to be, we're just going to try to start cascading arrows down upon these heathen folk. The good news is this wall section will be good if we take out either card or build a barricade, so we should be fine there. We got that to play with. We're going to have 2 of these to play with, and we're going to go ahead and try to, we're going to go ahead and try to do some stuff over here. So we want to get at least 1 watchman, but we need more of that as well. So we're going to go ahead and put 1 over here like so. For each, recruit 1 for free, recruit 1 more. No, it's really probably should have done the reverse over here. Whatever. Okay, we're going to stick with it. Okay, so we did 1 over there. We're going to do 1 over here like so. Oh, I could do this in that order. That makes sense. Okay, great. We'll do that one last. So we're doing raise banners first. We have 1 person over there. That's going to help us that way. We're going to go ahead and, so we're generating 1 there, 1 there. Okay, and then we're going to put 1 of you over here because that will be essential in order to activate that. Each of your person in the barracks, we're going to put 1 over here and 1. That's going to give us 2 already. And then nowhere else is going to fully activate, right? Nowhere else, unless of course I go over here where I can add another card. That is what I think we're going to do. So we're just going to be slowly trying to get tons of income from things. So let's play this out. We're going to start with the card situation. Let's see if any cool new cards came out. We have Manufacturer. Each time you upgrade 1 for 2 less. Each time you deal the last wound to a soldier, discard a shame token. Both those are helpful, but I think ultimately what I want to do is I want to do my original plan and pay 3 to grab an extra card. So we're going to go ahead and pay 3, and we're going to just grab this one and tuck this down underneath here. Okay, after my activation step, I'm going to get income from 2 advisors, 2 overseers. Although, of course, thanks to this silly card over here, I'm going to have to pay for that privilege. So we got that over there. That's going to be this person over here. We paid 3 gold for that. This person over here counts twice, so we're going to build 2 archers. We're going with an archer-heavy strategy, which I think is essential at this point, because you got to do what you got to do. You only have a maximum of 8 archers anyway, 4 per clan. We're going to go ahead and toss some up here and some over here. I think that's relevant. We'll go through that. Because we put out archers, each one of them will immediately fire. We're going to be trying to take down this one over here first. And then similarly, we'll take down this last batch over here. I probably should have read these abilities. If the wall section is breached, no. If the wall section is breached, no. If the wall section is breached, at the end of each spring, discard all tokens from this card. This one likes to discard wounds. The worst. Okay, that's going to be that. So we go ahead and did this. We resolve this. That person comes back. This character over here can go ahead and build 1 archer. Oh, and I forgot. Oh, I need to pay an extra for the archer. No, I need to pay an extra. I gotta forget these things. That character over there is going to go ahead and generate 2. So we're going to generate 2 over here to this. And then we're going to go ahead and generate 1 for the archer. And that means, what am I doing? We're going to generate these 3 for the archer. And then put an archer down. Now, because they recruited someone, don't forget, they can fire and then fire again. Okay, now the problem is I don't know if they can do it with the same person. This is interesting. So this goes back to like rules clarifications. Now that I do this twice, can I attack with this person twice? I don't know. I'm not going to, just in case. But let's go ahead and see what we can take out. We're going to throw this person up over here. And then we're going to attack there for twice, loading 2 up and that card. I'm prepared for the fact that this wall might be breached. We'll see how that plays out. Hopefully it does not. We're trying to get that card out so we can clean things up as fast as possible. That's probably enough to do over there. Yeah, that's probably enough. We're going to go ahead and do the next one over here. That person's going to be over there. We've done with that over there. Then we're going to go ahead and pay 2 gold. We're not going to pay 2 gold because we don't have 2 gold. We are going to remove a shame token. So we're going to take that off because we do have a Reed clan cleric there. And then these 2 people come off as well. Did I do this person? Did I take the... No, I didn't take it. So we're going to go ahead and take 4. Did I? I don't remember if I took 4. No, I didn't because I paid for... Did I? Raise banners, I got 4. I don't think I did. We're going to go ahead and put this down over here. Then that's going to be that over there. And we're going to go ahead and lock this down and lock this down. Then, from there, at the end of this person activation, you can upgrade 1 person for 2, which I think I will do. It's probably the right move at this point. We need more wood, so we're going to upgrade this person for 2. And then we're going to go ahead and pay to get income from overseers, okay? So I can get income from 2 of my other overseers, and I think because of the nature of the game at this point, I will take some gold and some gems, okay? So I'm going to get 8 income. I have to pay 2 of these, but I'm going to take 4 and 4 back. So I'm kind of doubling up on the resources that I'm good at, but I'm slowly building up more and more of a chain, so it's still helpful there. Although, technically, I think I don't get that extra 1 and 1 This one says doing the overseer step, you get it. This is not the overseer step, so I put that back just in case. And that is going to be the raise banners card, and we are done with that. We're going to go ahead and lock that off over here, which means, again, we don't get the card back unless we, well, you know, get some stuff back. We're going to have Reed Clan going next. Reed Clan's going to go ahead and put 2 to the pool, then build a wall if possible. They're not going to build a wall, unfortunately. So we just don't have enough. We need 10 at a minimum, which just isn't going to happen. The good news is this card is going to be taken out, so we're already good on that card being safe. It's also going to contribute to over here. The question is, we really want to get one more card taken out over there. So what we're going to do to that end is each person can now go ahead and add 2 more. So we're going to do the same thing again as we did before. We're going to go ahead and put 1 over here and 1 over here, which is not what I love, but is helpful. And then these 2 is a different story. We have tons of gear. We should be moving these down. Let's see if anything cool comes out. I love these advisors. They are one of my favorite parts. After the activation step, you may attack with all thingies on one wall section. Oh, I love it. I want it all. I want it all. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I had to pay an extra gold for that. The cost of an advisor is equal to the cost of the advisors you're going to have after you acquire it. So we have the Archer Commander, which is very cool. Like very, very, very cool. It's going to be super awesome to have 3 more shots just flying out. I think I need to get it, even though it's going to kind of hurt my thing over here. It's just such a cool card that I'm going to go ahead and put one of my people down here just so I can have the Archer Commander. This other one, I haven't figured out where I want to put him. Everything's going to kind of be helpful to a degree. These, they don't activate if they're alone, so I think I'd love to get some more resources generated. So I'm going to put this one over here, which also means I'll be able to get more resource generation over there. That's going to be that one there. We added 1 over here. But then, oh, interesting. He's going to get shame if he activates alone. I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm going to take the shame token. It's worth it this time around. And then his other character's over there. Okay. So let's go ahead and activate and show you how this plays out. This one's over here is going to go ahead and generate the resources. So we're going to donate 2. I think we're going to go ahead. Do I want to donate it? I might want that for the wood. I'm going to keep the wood this time. No, I'm going to donate it. We'll get the wood later before I can take another action anyway. We have Read Command. No, we're going to have this one happening next. Recruit 1, attack with all soldiers, attack with 2 in the chosen wall section, or recruit 1 for free. We'll figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna stick with this. I'm gonna donate. We're gonna go up 2. That's gonna be like so. Then we're gonna go ahead and pay to put this up here. So we're paying 3 to bump that up. Okay, so nope, wrong one. We're gonna pay 4 to bump this up over here, which is great. Also leaves me with no chi. I don't know how I feel about that, but we're gonna do it anyway. We'll deal with the consequences later. In that location, we paid the 5 gold, and we're going to grab that Archer's Oak action, which is going to be amazing. That is just going to allow us to act my activation, which sadly already happened. But next few rounds, I'm going to get just tons of people. I'm going to try to build up more blue on that wall. That person's going to come back there. It's going to be harder and harder for me to get cards. I'm going to need 6 gold at this point to get my next advisor. Then over here, we're going to go ahead and recruit. We are going to get a shame token, unfortunately, because we're recruiting on our lonesome, which is not great, that little shame token. But we are going to go ahead and be able to pay for something. Oh, first we're going to do this location. I want to do that first for a reason, because we're going to generate the 3 chi we need. We generate 2 more chi to be more specific, which gives us the 3 chi we need to be able to then combine that with a wood and build an archer. So we now have an archer joining the wall, and because of his ability, he's going to be able to go ahead and activate and shoot again. So he's going to go ahead, a little worried about this wall, but let's go ahead and play it out. He's going to go ahead and shoot. I think, are we going to be able to do this? Recruit 1 for free, feature rate. I'm going to go ahead and do it. We'll figure it out. I think we're actually going to go ahead and this wall is going to get hit. But I think we have to do this. Okay, we're going to go ahead and shoot that one over there. These guys might die a noble death. We'll deal with the problems there. So it's going to add 1, and then like I said already, he's going to shoot again with his ability, which is helpful there. So we got these slowly locking off. That was that. This comes off, and we also get to remove a shame token, which we'll remove from under here because of the Reed Clan unit. And that was the Reed Clan command card, which brings us finally to the attack order. The attack order. So this player is going to go ahead and recruit 1 unit for free. For each raised banners on their command track, recruit 1 more. Attack with all soldiers in a chosen wall section. So let's go ahead and explain that. We're going to go ahead and recruit 1 unit. Now, each time I recruit, I may attack with a person up to twice over there. So that's going to help us over here. The twice has not been as helpful as I thought, but we'll go ahead and do this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to recruit this person and then attack. Then this person is going to go ahead and shoot, dealing a wound to that back card. So we are making some progress. Don't forget, Spearman can only attack over here. I'm going to go ahead and attack on that one so that I can get some more chi. That will help me. Okay. Then recruit one more because there is a raise banners. I use the raise banners, so recruit one more. Attack with all soldiers in a chosen wall section. We're going to go ahead and recruit again over here, getting another chi. And then we're going to go again and again attack, shooting again once more over here, taking that out. So we're slowly making progress there. Other players, attack with 2 in a chosen wall section or recruit 1 for free. Attack with all soldiers in all remaining wall sections. That's interesting. So we're going to go ahead and attack with 2 in a chosen wall section or recruit 1 for free. What am I trying to do? Am I trying to think through towards the future? This is really not... That card's going to be taken out, so we're safe over there. It's over here. I think do we want to recruit a regular unit? Are we worried about being overrun? I'm a little worried about being overrun. I think we're not going to make it. Okay, so first of all, we can recruit a green guy, because there's no else he can attack. So we're going to recruit a basic green guy, which is going to go over here. That's going to be the other players there. And then I can attack with 2, which I could shoot once, which won't help me. Or I could shoot twice over there, which won't help me. Or I can grab a guy and recruit. I think I'm going to grab a guy over here and recruit. I think it's not going to be enough. There's going to be 2 over there. We're going to be a little bit shy. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Each time you recruit, you may attack with up to 2. Attack with all soldiers. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it, unfortunately. I think we're still going to go ahead and do it. Is that the right move then? I think so. Maybe. Attack with all soldiers in all remaining wall sections. So we're going to go ahead and do it. I'm just going to play it out and we'll see what happens. So we're going to go ahead and deal 1 more wound to this card. That's going to be that. And then over there, we're going to deal 1 more wound to that card. Okay. So then we're going to go ahead and resolve this card over here, where this card is going to be completely killed. Nobody gets it because there's no abilities on it, but we do get to add 1, discard 1 from this card. When a card is defeated without any people on it, place 1 on this card. So we got 1 step of there with the scoundrels, so that's going to be good there. That is helpful. I still think we're going to have a problem over here, but we'll just resolve it as it happens. We do have withdrawal. Cost 1, place when any of your singers, save all soldiers in a single wall section. We'll figure it out. Okay, they might breach, which I'm a little worried about. Did not anticipate that happening. I thought I had this. Okay, now we do have Rob the Dead, where we can play 2. Play when you deal the last wound to a card, which we just did. Cost 2, we're playing our boosted effect, and gain 5 resources. So we're going to pay 2 of these, and we're going to get 5 resources. I think we really need some more soldiers. We're actually going to go ahead and pay 2, but then get 5 of these right back. We're going to need the chi, and we're going to go ahead and get that. That's going to be Rob the Dead. It's the first tactics card. I'm not big on the tactics cards, honestly. I haven't played a lot of them. Okay. That is going to be that. Which means we are now we resolve with attack order, which means things that are bad will happen here. The good news is, for the sake of learning the game, you'll get to see a breach. Okay, so we'll resolve a breach. It's not pleasant. I'm not a huge fan of what just happened. I probably would have done things differently. Before we go, let's go ahead and resolve these other effects. This character over here, did he do anything? Did he recruit? Yeah, he recruited. He took a shame token. We did that. Okay. And then we did this over here. This character comes off as well. We did that as well. Okay, great. I think we're all good in that sense. I think we did that. I'm losing track at this point, but it's all good. Okay. For this wall section up here, what we're going to do is we're going to first shoot at the various walls, so we can get 3 more tokens out. And then we're going to go ahead. Oh, by the way, when you defeat a horde card, anyone who has archers on the wall gets 2 honor. So 1, 2, and 1, 2. Over here as well, we just did the same thing. So again, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I believe it's for each archer, if I'm not mistaken. And then this one will go over here, like so. Popping that down there. And then this, again, because it's a defeated horde card, we'll put this here, which means we are getting one thing done. Okay, sadly, we're going to lose some people first, but we'll play it out. That's this over here. We are making progress. We're slowly being able to build up our forces. And now we're going to go ahead and deal with the breach. This area over here is not going to breach. This area, the full strength is 16 to our defense of 8, which means we are going to breach. To that end, what's going to happen is these cards are going to deal their lethality, which is 2, to every player who has units there. And this character and anyone who's on the wall will be breached. And when we breached, everyone will take a shame token. So we're both going to take a shame token, which is not helpful. But additionally, we're slowly clogging up our units and running out of shame. Well, I never run out of shame, let's be honest. Okay, that's going to be that. And then we're going to go ahead and all units would die. Well, all these units would die, but what we're going to do is we're going to kill these people over here because that's going to happen. Unfortunate, but it is, again, tactically speaking, this is the part where if I was playing solo, I'd probably be rethinking these turns and just, you know, trying to perfectly optimize around it because I'm that kind of person. But I don't want to edit. Now we're going to play withdrawal for this person. Okay, withdrawal is going to be, we're going to go ahead and we're going to stop those people from dying, pay when one of your soldiers is killed. We're going to cost 1 and play and then save all soldiers in a single wall section. So we played a chi, we discard our other taxes card, but all of these soldiers are saved and they go to the rest area. We'll have to play an attack action to make them basically attack. Okay, that's going to be that like so, and then these cards stay in place. And now we go ahead to the next round. Well, first we're going to go ahead and resolve this. So we do successfully resolve this Empress card. So now we're good for 2 cards, taking this long enough. We're going to go ahead and take a shame for the remaining card. So that's going to be another soldier of each of ours locked up. We're just continuously getting locked up over there. Just getting worse and worse. Just not getting better anytime soon. And then we're going to go ahead and draw a new card. And then move to the next turn. So another wall is breached. Discard. Oh, we can sacrifice people from a card. Oh, we have to get. Each time a wall is defeated, each time a horde is defeated, each player may place 1 from the same section on this card. No, I'm not going to do it yet. We need the strength. I'm just going to deal with it. Another wall is breached. Discard 4 times the number of players from the warehouse. Whoa! So we have to basically discard 8 resources from the warehouse in order to do this card. That's not the worst. We'll build up the warehouse. This is the warehouse over here. Just means we're not building a wall next turn. We're going to move the time tracker forward. And we're going to go ahead and put out another 3 cards. So this card's going to go ahead to this section. This card's going to go ahead and it's going to cause a raid. So the good news is no cards there. The bad news is we lose some more shame. This card's going to go ahead to the middle section, and this card's going to go to the middle section. So we got a full complement of cards. Let's go ahead and read the abilities. This card cannot be attacked with regular units. That's Elite Cavalry. Marksman, before the shooting step, kill all soldiers on this wall section. I hate you. We have Wretches. If this wall section is breached, each player loses an honor. And we have Heavy Infantry. At the end of spring, discard all wound tokens from this card. And then we go ahead and continue taking our actions. We are getting a harder and harder time over here. We need to be able to attack. Attack with up to 2 with any wall section. Okay. That could be useful. We have the tax section over here. I think we do need... Oh, let's go ahead and first of all take our income. So, this character... Oh my gosh. Remember how I paid the extra 3? So because I can't take... This part I am going to undo. That part where I paid 3 for something. I think I paid 3 to move something up a step. I think I paid 4 to move this up a step. I'm not going to do that, because I need the 4 to be able to get my income. So I'm going to pay my 1 to begin with to get my 4 over there. And then I'm going to go ahead and pay the 3 more to get in each other section as well. So we're going to get 2 wood, and we're going to get 2 stone, and we're going to get 3 gold. Okay, so that's going to be helpful there. Although I forgot, we get an extra 1 each time. So I get 1 more gold, and 1 more stone, and 1 more wood. That's going to be my abilities there. That is that. And then over here, he is going to take for... No point paying for that one. He does want gold. Gold could be helpful. We'll pay 1 to get 2 gold. That seems reasonable. And then, do we need wood as well? No, we're not going to bother. Okay, so we got a little flexibility here, not a ton. And now we're going to go ahead and choose our actions. Oh, no. Let's please draw an event card. That's important. Each player pays 2 stone. I hate you. Stone cannot be used to build walls. This game is so brutal. Oh my gosh. It is... Just when you think you have like enough of a handle on things, they're just continuously just lining up these events that just stay in play and horribly abuse you. So we're going to go ahead and continue playing this through, and we're going to start with our various cards over here. I think that's important we do an attack order card, because that's going to be helpful. Raise banners, recruit an additional attack with all your soldiers in any 1 wall section. We need to get this the attacks moving. We're going to have our Reed clan, obviously, and then if we have a betrayal... Copy all effects of any other command card in the command track except betrayal. Nope. Economy. You may upgrade a person. Work harder. Move each of your things to any locations. I have the resources to get at least 1 more person, which means work harder could be helpful. That's not necessarily the worst. If I have 2 more, it's not as much as I want. I really need money. I need money. It's not good. It's not a good thing. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do upgrade 1 for free. So we're going to go ahead and do this one, economy. We're just playing it out. Hope this works. What happens if we run out of cards? Is it even possible? No, because we have 2 more cards. Oh, yeah, that's going to be messy. Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and start with the read basic command card over here. It's going to add some resources there, but that's fine because we're going to need that anyway. So the read command is going to go ahead and activate, adding 2 of these over here. And then we can each move 2 of our units around the board. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I think we're going to go ahead and I think we'd love to lock in some more gold generation because that will help us later if we go to war. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we're going to go ahead and put 1 of these in this location. That's going to be that over there. You, sir. Oh, we should probably get rid of 2 cards. Putting those off to the side and drawing some more cards. Let's see what comes out as far as advisors. When you build a wall, you can build a wall using gems. Each time a chi. Each time you build a wall, get 1 honor for each 2 chi spent from your pool. We have each time you build, each time you build a barricade, you may pay 1 to recruit 1 soldier on the small section. That could be useful. We have after the activation step, get income from 1 person. Okay, that's always fun. I do like that one, but I don't know if it's worth it at this point in the game. At this point in the game, I'm paying less attention to them. So we put that over there. We want to put these out in various places that will help us. You probably need... We all need everything. We just need everything is what we need. Okay. The wall section was not breached. We're gonna have a hard time right now. I'm literally just gonna go ahead and move forward with this as if we can do something. I don't know if we can. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and give you 1 chi because I think that's important. We'll lose the shame token there. We're going to go ahead and put you as far as gold. Will that help you? Will getting another gold help? I think so. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put you over here. You need the chi just as much, don't you? And you can pay to bump it up too. You need chi too, but you need gold more. I think we want to start building gold. We're going to go ahead and give you some wood. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead and resolve these locations. In that location, we're going to take this person off. He's going to get 4 chi. That's going to be very helpful. 4, yeah, 1 for the person, 1 for that. And then we're going to remove a shame token. We're going to move a shame token from this character over here. So we move 1 shame token back to the pool. That was helpful in that sense. Then we're going to do this location where we're going to go ahead and we don't have stone to bump you up. That's fine. You're going to get 3 gold, 1 of which could be added to the common pool. I think we'll go ahead and do that. 1 gets added to the common pool. You go up 1, 2. The rest go to you. The other person is going to add 1 to the common pool. And then blue is going to get 4, of which 1 will be added to the common pool. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're definitely building a wall this turn. Okay, and we get 2 more honor. And then these people come off. And then lastly, we're going to go ahead and activate this location. And we're going to go ahead and same idea. We're going to go ahead and activate it and get 2 stone, 2 wood. And then we could bump it up. I don't want to. We need that for archers, I think. So many hard decisions. Okay, great. And then we're going to go ahead and it's so brutal. It's so brutal. And then we're going to go ahead and get 1 stone added to the common pool for this. And we're going to also donate ours. So we have more stuff there. We are buffing up our zone. We can't use stone for walls. So that's a waste. We can use it for barricades. So we currently only have 7 over here. Okay, that is problematic. Problematic is a fun word. This is not fun at all. Okay, now we can do economy next, which I honestly probably should have done economy first. I did not think this through to the extent that I should have. That was probably a mistake. Okay, you need more chi, I believe. We're going to go ahead and do the following. We're going to do attack order last. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do economy. You may upgrade 1 overseer for free. Do I want more gold or do I want more chi? I think I want more gold. But I can only put 3 people out. Okay. We don't have a work harder card, so we're going to do 3 people out, and then we're going to have 2 from you, and we could potentially move 2 of these around. The gold is not going to be that helpful to me. I'd rather get the chi at this point. It might be helpful. You can build a wall using chi. That might be helpful. The 4-man might be helpful, but I can't afford to pay all this stuff. We're just trying to load up on archers, I think. It's potentially the right move. So we're going to go ahead and put 1 person over here. We're going to bump up this overseer with my free action. We're going to go ahead and put this person over here. So that place is going to activate. We could get that card. We have 6. I think we're going to start trying to build walls with chi. This person has an abundance of extra chi. It might be the right move. So we're going to go ahead and move here, which is not what I thought I'd be doing. And then these 2, this person should be off. It's from last round. These 2 can go where? We could start trying to build things. I don't know if that's the right move. We have enough gold to get another activation card. Each time you build after activation, get 1 from 1. That might be useful. Is it though? Because I want the 4 gold to move up there. Each time you build a barricade, you may pay 1 to recruit 1. Each time you build a barricade, you may pay 1 to recruit 1 on the same wall section. That seems very useful. I think we're also going to go over here and we're going to try to get that command card. And we have 1 more, which could be used to get a tactics card, or it could be used to build a barricade. I think it's going to be used to build a barricade. So let's go ahead and play this out. So we're going to start with that location over there, where again, we're going to remove 1 shame token because we can, because of the read commander over there. That's going to help us over there. Then the blue faction is going to go ahead and get 4 chi. It's just loading up on chi. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the green is going to get, the red is going to get 3 chi. So that's going to be that location over there. And we take our various people off. Then over here, nothing's activating. Over here, nothing's activating. Over here, something will activate, but I want to do that first. So we're going to activate this location where each of them is going to pay for a card. And this person has to pay 6 gold, which is a chunk of gold. But we're going to get a card that might help us a lot. So we can get the 4-man card, which will help us start building walls with just the giant pile of chi I have over here. Is it the right move? It might not be the right move. Either way, it's going to slide down, and this person is going to pay 4 gold. We're just locking ourselves out of different choices here. I hope I'm making the right move. I think I'm making horrific mistakes. I'm just like seeing things and wanting them and not mathing it out. Then again, mathing it out is why my last game took much longer. Each time I build a barricade, you may pay 1 to recruit 1. So we're going to go ahead and do that. These are going to slide down. We're going to draw 2 new cards. We have, each time you attack with horses, you get +1 tactics card. And we have, doing the other player's command steps, you can pay 1 chi to move 1 additional clerk to any location. That would be useful. Okay. That was going to be the economy card, and that is done. Then over here, we're going to go ahead and use that stone, which we can't anyways use for whatever. And we're going to go ahead and build a barricade. Where are we going to build a barricade? Haven't thought that far ahead. I think we're probably good over here, so we probably want to take out at least 1 more of these, because then we can just take out that and we'd be fine. We might just get swarmed over here again. I might just deal with it, honestly. It's not necessarily the worst thing. It's not great, but it's not the worst thing. Then we're going to go ahead and pay, using our ability, we're going to pay 1 to recruit a person on the same wall section. So we're going to recruit an archer on the same wall section as the barricade. Maybe I want it here then. But then, each time you recruit a person, you may attack with up to 2 other people. So I'm going to go ahead and recruit it over here. I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to go ahead and attack with 2 other people. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to attack with these 2 people. So this one's going to attack as well as both of them again. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can attack with 2 people. I can attack with these as well. That's interesting. That's interesting. So I think I actually will attack with, I'm going to attack with this person, which means we're going to go ahead and lock that over there. And I'm going to attack with these 2 people on this card to try to take this out, which means we're going to get 2 more chi for doing that. Okay. That's going to be that over there. And that was helpful. That was helpful. You get a little chain thing going here. So we're not done yet. We are making progress on our puzzle of trying to actually win this. Okay. That's going to be the economy card, which brings us, I already did the read command card. Yes, I did. Which brings us to the attack order card. The attack order card is going to be the following. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and recruit 1 for free. For each raised banners card on the command track, recruit an additional. So I can recruit 1 person for free, a basic plain soldier. I believe it's going to be a basic plain soldier. Yep, a spearman. Okay, so we're going to recruit a spearman for free, which sadly won't help us over there. Attack with up to 2 people in any wall section. Other players can attack with up to 2 people in any wall section or recruit 1 for free. I think we're going to go ahead and attack with 2 of these guys over here. And we're going to put these 2 on this to try to kill this thing over here. We're going to have a problem here. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. Same problem as we had before. But maybe. Maybe we'll see. Oh, no. I don't want to do that. Because that, I'm going to leave that. I get to recruit. If I recruit, then I can instead do something else. So I can recruit one for free, and when I recruit, I attack up to 2 people. So we're going to go ahead and recruit with one over here, and then when I do that, then these 2 people can attack. So they're just going to go ahead and fire anyway because of my ability. So I got the recruit and the attack, basically, which is helpful because that means this card is going to be taken out at the end of the round, which is very good. That means those soldiers are going to be saved before we breach. Okay, so it still might breach, but we'll show you how that goes. Then, that's that. This person still can choose to attack. Recruit one for free. For each raised banners on the command track, recruit one additional person. Attack with all your soldiers in one wall section. So I think I have to go ahead and put this down. Let's say I can't go there anyway. I guess I'll go ahead and put this down over here. And we'll take a wood. We're missing stone, wood. We could use some more stone. We'll do that. Okay, so we'll do some wood. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and attack with all soldiers in all remaining wall sections. Attack with all soldiers in any one wall section. So that's going to be 3 over here. So we're going to go ahead and fire 2 at this card over here. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing again. Attack with all the soldiers in all the sections, which means we're going to go ahead and fire 2 at this card over here. So this wall section is going to be safe. This one probably won't be. And then at the end of my turn, I get to do the following. After the activation step, you may attack with all the soldiers in one wall section. So I'm going to go ahead and do another 2 shots at this card over here, which means this card is completely taken out, and we are fine and dandy over there. Each time a card is defeated, each player may place one person from the same section on this card. So we're actually going to go ahead and take these out to try to get rid of that card, because that would bring us down to 2 cards left. We have enough in the warehouse to deal with that. We're going to actually deal with 2 cards this round, so that's going to be nice. Okay. That's going to be fine. So we're making some progress, although we still might lose. That's that. And then we go ahead and resolve end of turn things. Oh, end of turn over here is after my activation step. I can upgrade an overseer for 2 chi. So I'm going to go ahead and bump one of mine to max. Let's go ahead and do some stone bumping to max. Actually, let's do wood bumping to max. Then we're going to go ahead and each of your people gives you gain activation from 2 of my people. I'm going to go ahead and take gold activation. So I'm going to take 3 gold. And I have to pay 1 for that 3 gold, because rules. And then I'm going to take 3 wood, and I have to pay 1 for that 3 wood, because rules. Okay, that was going to that. After the activation step, you may attack with all one wall section. I did that, and now we are finally done with this character. And now, we can finally move to the breach thingy. So, but first of all, we're going to shoot this card over here. So we're going to go ahead and get the firing step, and that's going to be done. And then this one, before the shooting step, kill all archers on this wall section. So the good news is we sacrifice somebody anyways, but I am going to pay 2 to go ahead and save that person. So I'm going to leave him to the rest zone. We're paying 2 to save him. That's going to be that. And then we're going to go ahead and resolve. This should already be dead and done with. These 3 cards. So that's going to be 1 card done. This will advance up. And then over here, this card as well is immediately killed because we have the full amount. And this card, for the first time, because we actually have someone on it, will basically go towards a player. Oh, when this was taken out, each player would have gained 4 honor, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2 for the archers. And similarly over here, you get the 2 for being on the card, and then another 4 for the archers. 1, 2, 3, 4. The archers don't get stuff for going on the card, but they do get stuff for killing the card. This is going to go to him and be worth 8 honor at the end of the game. And these soldiers move to the rest section where they are safe from breach. The archers are not, but the soldiers are. Unfortunately, these are going to be 14 strength, which means at the end of each spring, discard all cards. If this wall section is breached, each player loses 1 honor. So we are going to each lose an honor because that is breached. And then we're each going to, basically these guys are going to die unless you pay 4 for them, which I think you might want to. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. And then that's going to keep them safe. We still got to get them back in play in terms of attacking, which is a little bit problematic, but we'll figure it out. And then we each lose a shame. So we're going to put that under a person there and under a person here. And then we resolve to the Emperor Steps where we are going to discard 8 from the warehouse. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. The warehouse is going to be that. This card is done. We are done with 3 cards. And then discard, sacrifice 2 from this card. So these guys are gone. These are sacrificed. And they are, I believe, out of the game, if I'm not mistaken, from the sacrificed. Which means we don't lose any shame there. And we're going to go ahead and add these. Rebuild broken bridges, pay 5 from each player's pool. We're close enough to that. And stone for the capital, pay 5 from each player's pool. So right now, if we can survive till the end of the round and get our pools built up with 5, that should be enough. That's all we really need to do. So I think we're actually pretty good shape over here. Let's go ahead and play it out. So, first of all, we advanced the round track. We did that already. We are going to go ahead and draw an event card. You know how much we love those. Monopoly. Each player plays 1 or discards 1 from their pool. I hate you. Place all discarded people in the Emperor's Embassy. Fine, we'll pay 1, because you're the worst. Passive effect, each production location cannot be occupied by clerks of more than 2 different clans. Unbelievable. These cards are the worst. It's like Awakened Realms is really trying to sit there and hurt us. So, we now move to the next round, where we're going to start by getting, let's go through the sequence, just make sure we have it all dang tight. We have advanced the time track, we did that. We have placed new horde cards, we did not do that. We're going to lose some shame over here because we don't have enough. We're trying to place 4 horde cards. That's going to be tough. By the way, the worst event I've seen is place a new horde card every round. So, honestly, I'm pretty content. I'm going to put that over there, we're going to put that over there, and the next 2 cards, no matter what they are basically going to cause us to lose 4 shame tokens. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. From the game. I'm pretty sure, by the way, I've been doing that correctly. The raid is going to be raid. Let's get this correctly, just make sure. Discard that horde card, then resolve a raid for each wall section. Take a number of shame tokens equal number of players and remove them from the game for this wall section. Yep, when the same token pool is empty. Yep, okay, yeah, I've been doing it correctly. Each raid is going to remove 2 shame. Okay, that is that, and now we go ahead and we do the income phase. So, we have enough to start paying for things, so we're going to resolve this person first. For that range over there, we're going to get 2, and we're going to pay 1. And then for this section, we're going to get 3. Let's do, ooh, interesting. We need to get some stuff over here. Let's do 3 gold. Do I care about the gold right now? I'm just trying to, at this point, I don't even care what happens here. We have enough shame tokens left. We have 4 shame tokens left, which means we can survive being pillaged on both walls, and we would be fine. We'd be within 1 of losing, but we would be fine. So I think right now I'm focusing just on production. So I'm going to go ahead and pay this 1 to go ahead and get the 2 gold. I can't get any stone there, and I'm going to not bother doing the... Oh, I'm going to do 1 for 1. I'm going to do 1 for 1 on wood. So he now has his wood, he now has his wood. So it's literally just his job to get 5 stone. Then I think we're good. It's a little bit of an anticlimactic ending, which can be the problem with the co-op mode. But let's go ahead and go for it. So we're done with that over there. Over here, we're going to go ahead and take, we're going to do that. We're going to get 4, we're going to pay 1 and then take 4 because of our ability. Then we're going to pay 1 and take 4 because of our ability. And then we're going to pay 1 and take 3. Keep in mind, we're basically paying for each section because we have to, but we're getting an extra resource, so it works out. And then pay 1 and take 4. So this person's literally just sitting on resources, which means I think it's time to build some walls. Okay, we have betrayal, work harder, and betrayal, and okay. So I think we're going to go ahead with work harder over here. We're going to do work harder with this person, and we're going to do work harder with that person, or... No, despotism. Okay, cool. We got it. We got what we're doing here. So, we have these cards as follows, and I don't know if we particularly care that much about anything. So we're going to try to make a noble... We're going to go ahead and set aside these 5, because we'd like to pretend that we're... winning. So we're going to set aside, lock these in place. We need to get 5 more stone for this character, and then we're good to go. So that's going to be our main priority right now. Past that, though, we'll still see what we can do. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to play Despotism first. Move up to 40 locations, and that basically moving 4. So, we're moving 4, and we confirm advanced actions at 2 locations. Then we add 2 of these guys over here. We have the gold, so I may as well get a clerk for next round. So we're going to go ahead and play this over here. And then that's going to give us a clerk for next round when we go. So we're going to pay, well, let's not pay anything yet. Let's put everything out first. Okay. Then we need to get some stone, as we said. So we're going to go ahead and put that over there. We probably need more stone. How to get more stone? Well, we can do it next round as well. Which means we would need wood, which is fine. We can do that. So, fine, we're going to go ahead and do that then. We'll pay the wood and we'll get the stone. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put 1 over here like so. That's fine. We're going to put 1. We have the extra person coming in. That's fine. I'm just keep saying that's fine a lot. I'm seeing 3 people there. 3 people, which could be, we're going to go ahead and put 1 over here. That's going to give us that. We're going to put one more over here, and then one more over here. Okay, let's go ahead and play that out. We could move the other people around, but we're not going to bother, I guess. Maybe, probably not, maybe. Yeah, let's not bother there. Let's go ahead and move this person up here. We can build a barricade. This should be off, by the way. Okay. Oh, by the way, that breached... No, I took that one out. I took that out. That was fine. Okay, we're going to go ahead and resolve this. So that person's going to go ahead and pay 2 gold to get another cleric, which is going to be helpful because we're playing Work Harder as our card, which means we're going to play all our clerics. Then we're going to go ahead and in this location, that character is going to go ahead and get 5 chi. You'll see why we're doing that in a second. Basically because we want to, is the short version. 5 chi. And then we're going to go ahead and remove a shame token back to the pool. So that's going to help us a bit with our not losing situation, even if we breached and all that. Then over here, these are going to come back off. Then over here, we're going to go ahead and perform an advanced action, activating a little earlier than we otherwise would. But to that end, we're going to go ahead and probably should have moved this there. Yeah, I would move this here. No reason not to. So that's going to generate 1 for the general pool. And then each of them are going to generate a stone that are not going to general pool. They don't care about the honor. Actually, his stone could go to the general pool. So that's going to be that. And he's going to go up 2 honor. 1, 2. And he also gets 2 more stone for his personal supply, because rules. And that should be that. He now has 1 stone. Oh, that's not good. He needs 3 more stone. He can go... He needs 3 more stone. Unless I pay the 2 wood. Yeah, I can do that. I'm going to pay 2 wood to bump up an overseer. Okay, so we're putting an overseer over here, which will help us next round get a little more stone. Okay, that's that. And then these come off. And then we're going to resolve this location where this person is going to go ahead and use the 2 of this to build a barricade, because that's all we can do. And this person is going to go ahead and have some fun and do the following. We're going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6, 4. That's going to be 10 chi. Okay, watch. 10 chi. Plus 5 more basic resources. 1 from the pool over here. That's obligatory. You have to do that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And that's going to be a total of 15 to build a top level wall. And it's 10 of it was from chi, which means the following is going to happen. To begin with, you're going to get 15 honor. So you're going to go from 32 to 40, 50, 47. 47 from 32. But you also get 1 point for every 2 chi spent. So that's another 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the best score I got last time. Then, that was this action over here, and this person built a barricade. Okay, that's going to be card 1. After my turn, I can go ahead and fire. That was silly of me. You may attack with all archers in 1 wall section, so you can go ahead and shoot 1 down here. I guess may as well. Fine. That was silly, the order. And then I can go ahead and take various incomes. I will pay the 1 to get 3 chi back. And then with my other thing, I will go for gold, I guess. So I'll go ahead and get gold. I'll pay 1 in and get 3 gold. Okay, that ought to be fun there. Great, that was that card. Then we're going to go ahead and go to Work Harder, or do we want to do the Reed Clan Command card? Let's go with Work Harder. I don't see the Reed Clan Command card might be helpful. You know what? The Reed Clan Command card could be helpful. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to go ahead and move 2 to any locations. I think we're going to go ahead and put you over here, where you're going to go ahead and generate income there. And then over here, nope, over there could be helpful. Let's go over here and go there, okay? That will be helpful there. And that's going to be your 2. And then your 2 can go, you don't really care about that so much, but you don't mind generating more wall sections. That could be useful. Let's go ahead and go here. And then generate more wall sections. Let's try to do that. Let's try to just build up this pool as much as we can. So that's going to be that action there. To that end, we're going to go ahead and... Did I put 2 down? No, I need 2 down. 1 there and 1... Oh, I put them over here. There we go. Okay, we're going to generate that over there, where I will get 4 honor, 4 chi. And then the red is going to get 3 chi. Okay. And these are going to come both off. And then over here, we're going to have red getting 2 stone. That's going to be helping us with our little pile of stone a little bit, not donating any of it. And then 1 stone will be donated to the general pool. That's going to be that. And then you come off. And that was your second action. Perfect. And then we're going to go ahead and Why do I feel like something else here? Oh, over here, we're going to go ahead and pay 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 10 this time. 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's going to be another 10 plus 3 for another 13 points and building another wall section. So we are building the walls. That's going to be another 13 points from 52 to 65. Cool. So definitely blue's winning in that sense. And then lastly and finally, we're going to go ahead and resolve our Work Harder card, if I can find where I put it. I did have it somewhere. Here we go. Work Harder. We're going to go ahead and move all our characters to different locations, and other factions move 2. So that's going to be off. Other factions move 2. We're going to make sure to get at least 2 more wood back there because we need it. We're going to get that there. Oh, we need to make sure that activates, don't we? For each attack order, you may perform an advanced action. So we're going to go ahead and move this one over here. We already have one there. That means that we're going to put this here, this one here. Oh, interesting. We can't have more than, each production location cannot have more than 2 different clans there. Awkward. So we're going to literally have to fill this up like so. And then, which also means I cheated last round, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. Okay, and we're going to lock these over here like so. I don't think that actually will give me enough. That will. We can do stuff. We can figure stuff out. So we're going to try to do as much as we possibly can, but I think we're good either way. So we're going to start over here. We're going to go ahead and generate, these 2 are going to generate 3 stone there. So we have 1 extra stone to play with, and then 2 stone to jump over here. Over here, maybe I should do another, I have like tons of extra resources. Can I get to 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I may try, because this guy's going to go ahead and generate this one here. I may put this one over here. Okay, so I can build another wall section. That's going to be this like so. Then over here, we're generating, will it be enough? It will be enough. Okay, so we're going to generate 1 wood over here. That brings us to 3. And then 3 more stone, 3 more wood for this faction, which means we go to 1, 2, 3, and that means we could have generated these 2 into the general pool, which will help us and be relevant to a degree. No, we want that over here for sure. We want that at the very least so we can build an archer. I don't know if the archer will matter that much. I don't think it will, but we can try. It might matter a bit for 6 plus 6 is 12, 6 plus 8 is 14, so if we take out one of those, we're fine. So we have enough to build an archer. That's going to be that, which means we don't need that one over there. We'll figure out where this one's going. Okay, and these ones have come off already. We're all good there. We have enough to build that over there. We need the wood. That's fine. We're good there. Okay, we need to be able to put this one somewhere that will help us. Let's go ahead and just take a tactics card. Maybe that will help us there. Anything we can do over here? Each time you attack with a horse. Do I have enough to get a horse? I don't. Horses will be cool. Discard 1. Okay, I'm just going to draw a tactics card. Play when you deal the last one to a horde. Each player with things discards a thing. Not really that helpful. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and resolve this now. So this character over here is going to go ahead and pay 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. Oh, we can't use these. I forgot about that. We can't use any of these. Stone cannot be used to build walls. So I guess we're going to go ahead and build a barricade. That's because, yeah, I guess, it wasn't my plan. But that's going to be fine. We'll discard the 2 stone to build a barricade. That's okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put 1, 2, 3, and 1 wood to build our first horseman. And we're going to go ahead and dump that horseman on this card, giving us 2 chi right back. Okay, so we got something there. That's helpful. And then that's going to be that one. And then this one over here is going, and to some degree of min-maxing, I could have done those last turns. But we're going to have that. It'll be 1. Okay, that would work. So we're going to go ahead and pay for 1, 2, 3, 1, and an archer. That's going to be wrong tools. That's going to give us an archer, which will go over here, which will attack, and then he can attack again as per his rules. So that's going to be 1 attack, and then 1 more attack. And then let's go ahead and throw 1 person over here. There's no point throwing a person over here that's going to be killed. We have 14 over here. That's going to be 12 plus 2. 2 is 14, 16. 16, which is not enough. There's no point doing anything there. It's all good. They'll just die. And then lastly, over here, these 2 are going to get their final shots in, which means this card is going to die. I'm not going to play this out too much more at this point. Basically, this card's dead. These 8 and 6 is not enough to overwhelm the 16 that wall gives. This wall will be overwhelmed, which means we're going to lose another 2 shame tokens, 1 per player, which we're going to go under our things to basically lock up our characters. And then lastly and finally, we each have enough resources to successfully do stone for the capital, rebuild the broken bridges, and that is effectively the game. That is the Great Wall. That was a long playthrough. Shorter by a good hour than my last solo playthrough because I just moved forward with things. I probably got a few things wrong. If you caught any, let me know. But that's basically the Great Wall. Just a quick summary. The basic idea of the cooperative version of this game is going to be trying to accomplish 6 of these Emperor's objectives, or more specifically, depends on the player count. 6 is for a 2-player game. If you have more players, you'll be doing more. I did successfully kind of take everything out over there. It is a little anticlimactic in the sense that the hordes are still building up and I haven't completely eliminated them, but generally the hordes are always entering. Don't expect to ever fully defeat the hordes in this game. Keep in mind, this is my 3rd play, so when I say ever, keep that in mind. But yeah, I successfully managed to defeat this over here. Took a little casualties along the way. People will die. You will lose shame. The competitive game is going to be a little bit different, not significantly so. You're going to have these cards where obviously you can't plan together because you're secretly playing your card, and then going through the T-track order is going to matter a lot more, both for who gets these cards, who gets the honor. It's a very different play style when you're playing this one cooperatively versus competitively, but overall this was fairly enjoyable. I am not going to be reviewing this now because I need to get competitive plays under my belt before I do so. I do not know if I'll ever play a true solo. I don't want to run that second AI, but this is effectively the playthrough, my co-op playthrough of The Great Wall from Awakened Realms. I hope you enjoyed. This was a long one. I am not looking forward to the edit, but I'll have it up as soon as I can. Until next time, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co., and I hope you have a good one.